on the road again. I'm just leaving Schoolie-Palooza here, and I'm heading into Quartzsite again. I've got a few more things to do there, and there's another nomad gathering in the desert there. I think it's next week. So it looks like we're gonna hang around Quartzsite a little bit longer. Initially, I thought I was just gonna swing through Quartzsite, maybe stay a few days. Whoa! Gotta slow down here. This road is that washboard part again as I'm heading out here. There's events going on that I didn't know were going on. I didn't even know I'd be at Schoolie-Palooza that long, but I had a good time. So, not sure what the next adventure will be, but that's the fun part. Now that the big tent show is over in Quartzsite, a lot of the snowbirds left. And I've got this big, huge campsite here, all to myself. I would suppose that last week this whole area here was probably filled with a big party of RVs. There's very few people left here in Quartzsite. Well, I don't want to say very few. There's still a lot of people, but much less than there was the past few weeks. I think we'll have a fire tonight. I haven't had a fire in a long time. It's a beautiful evening. Weather's starting to get warmer here in the desert. It's supposed to get up into the 80s the next few days, and close to 60 at night, I believe. Sun's about to set, and it's almost a full moon. Pretty soon. So I found this site today, and someone was nice enough to leave a fire already built, ready to go. All I had to do was light it. They had all the kindling in there, and looks like they collected a bunch of dead wood. So I don't even think I have to break into my stash of expensive wood. Yeah, wood's pretty expensive here in Quartzsite. All right, let's sit back and watch the sunset. It's better than TV, better than YouTube videos. Hobo packs on the fire again. Somebody had commented that they're called hobo packs, and that's what I remember them being called, but I had forgotten about it. So thank you. Today we've got broccoli, potatoes, tofu, and what else is in there? Oh, shiitake mushrooms. And I just got a bunch of herbs in there, some balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Can't wait. I found this campsite today. Someone had done taken the quartz they found out here and made a little labyrinth design. I don't know what that says though. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know if I'm I think I'm upside down. But I think I got a picture of this one over here that they did. It's an ohm symbol. I think this spot was meant for me. This is BLM property, and BLM does not like you to do anything to the land out here. if they see these things and they're working out here, they will dismantle them. They don't like you putting up signs or rearranging rocks or to do art projects like this. The sun's setting. I just opened a beer. It's a nice little fire pit here. Somebody left a couple pieces of wood, and I just bought some wood today, so I think I might start a fire. It's warm today. The temperatures had been around 70 during the day for really the whole winter so far, and all of a sudden today it went up to 85. It's supposed to be, I think, in the 80s for the rest of the week, and then it's going to go back down to the 70s. So it's a warm night. And right over there in the distance, you can see some vehicles. That is a gathering called Nomads in the Desert. It's been there all week. I went over a few times and I have to say it wasn't that interesting. It's just a lot of people parked near each other, and it's nothing like Schoolie-Palooza. There's a couple vendors, and there's one area where they're having some music. It's more laid-back music, live music, not the DJs playing EDM or dance music. Yeah, pretty quiet. I may take a wander over again before it shuts down. Let's make something to eat. I'm gonna, since it was gonna be warm all week, I decided not to do any cooking, and instead I bought wraps to make. Got something else in the mail today that I've been wanting for a very long time. I never can open my slider door because it lets bugs in, whether that's flies or mosquitoes or no-see-ums. So I just received this bug screen, and it's perfect. It's all magnetic all the way around and magnets in the middle. Opens up like that so I can get in. And the reason why I haven't had one, I've been trying to buy one for I think over a year now. And the reason why is the shipping situation. Being on the road all the time, I need to have it shipped to a specific location. And when you order things now online, it seems like no matter where I order them from, they will not designate a shipper for you. So they just go with whatever shipper picks it up, I guess, or whichever one's cheaper. And that's a problem because if it's UPS or FedEx, USPS will not accept it. And if it's USPS, it has to be sent to general delivery at the post office. So the fact that I don't know makes it a problem. There's been a few things I've ordered that have been returned to sender because I tried USPS and it went to FedEx. I tried FedEx or UPS and it went to USPS. Yeah, it can be a real hassle sometimes when you don't have a permanent address. But somehow this one came through. So I'm really happy about that. I can now use the slider door. And to tell you, I've had this, I think I've said it before, I've been in this van for 5 years and I've never opened the side slider door. Oh, another reason why is because I used to use this whole area from the inside as a storage closet. So I had all kinds of things stacked up here, so I couldn't use the door, couldn't use the entryway. But now that I have the bike rack, it opened up the whole front seat where the passenger seat was that I removed for the bike is now storage. I'll clean it up a little bit. That's just because I just put the bike rack on and I haven't really created a proper storage area yet. I'll probably put some shelves in there or something. Yeah, so the van's coming together. I know some of you have asked for a van tour. You want to see what I did for the build out. And So maybe it's time I do one of those videos now that everything is in a proper place and I can actually get in and out of the van from the side door. I used to have to go into the front seat and squeeze in between. Yeah, I don't really want to cook when it's warm out. It's pretty warm in the van. That's another good reason glad I have that screen there. Got the whole van opened up now, airing out. And I've always had, I think you've seen this before, I've always had the screen that fit the back door. So I was always able to open that. Oh, what I was gonna say about this screen over here that I just got. Another reason why I was having a hard time finding one was I needed a specific size. And online, they sell them for Sprinter vans, but they don't really sell them to fit a regular size van, like an Econoline or a Chevy Express or a GMC. So I found that the smallest one, I think it was the smallest one or the medium one for the Sprinter van, which is 65 inches by 65 inches, fit perfectly. And that is because, let me show you. That is because I need to go around these pieces here. So I needed the extra length to fit. So I could tuck it around there, and also this piece here. So 65 inches wide and then 65 inches long was just perfect. Today when I was leaving here, driving out onto once I got out of the desert onto the main road in town, a big fat coyote crossed the road. He looked like he just ate. But I didn't have time to pull the camera out or the phone to take a picture. But it's actually the first time I've seen one walking around. Someone just commented in the bike rack installation video that I was going to get pulled over by the cops because you couldn't see my license plate. It's blocking, bike rack is blocking where it was. So I noticed on the bike cover that I just got, it has a little space to put your license plate. So I'm hoping that works. Beautiful sunset tonight. I know I say that a lot. Yeah, so thank you for the comment and letting me know. Certainly don't want to get pulled over. So that should work. It's visible. I said I was going to make a wrap and I wasn't going to do any cooking. Instead I was going to eat something cold, but I needed to put some kind of protein in there. I hope I can roll this thing up. Sometimes I don't plan. I just cut up the vegetables and think, oh, I'll fit it all in there. And of course I overdid it. So the wrap busted open, but that's okay. That's a wrap. I'm gonna go out and start a fire and sit by the fire and have my dinner. We're all set here for dinner. Well, the wrap was a semi-fail. Only that I realized I hadn't made a wrap in a long time, and I realized what I forgot to do. I think you're supposed to steam the tortilla to make it a little softer, so when you wrap it up, it won't crack and break apart. As you can see, this turned into a wrap plate. That's van life. It's still good. I had to go put a jacket on. It's amazing how cold it can get. An 85-degree day. and then and the sun sets and it just drops down. Out here in the desert, that's what happens. A little bit chilly at night. That salad and a wrap was good.